What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. My name is Charlie, and today we're going to get into the Clemont and Heliolisk Sync Grid builds. I've got a few different builds that we can check out. The very first one is going to be what I call the Annoying Mudslap build. Now, why is this the Annoying Mudslap build? Well, we are going to be powering up the Mudslap move as much as we can, even though he doesn't have any power-up nodes for Mudslap itself. What we can do is, in the bottom right-hand corner, you get the Mudslap Ramp Up 1, which raises the user's special attack when a move is successful. Now, excuse me, why is this a useful node to pick up? Well, if we check out Clemont's passive skills, you'll see that we have Piercing Gaze. Moves never miss. What? Okay, so, moves never miss. And we can power up our special attack. Awesome. I mean, those just go hand in hand with each other. Now, on the bottom left hand, we're going to get the Activate MP Refresh. Now, Activate it raises the user's speed and evasiveness, and it ensures the user's next attack will be a critical hit. And remember, with Piercing Gaze, moves never miss, so we always get critical hits when we use Activate, which is insane. Now, in the upper left-hand corner, we're going to grab a couple of Parabolic Charge power-ups so we can get the Parabolic Charge Move Gauge Refresh and the Mudslap Move Gauge Refresh. And we're going to do the same thing in the upper right-hand corner. We're going to grab that Special Attack node and the other Mudslap Move Gauge Refresh. Now, why are we building out something for Mudslap, which is a Ground-type move, when Heliolisk is an Electric-type Pokemon? Well, if you use Mudslap, it lowers the target's accuracy, and we're also, remember, we're using Activate as many times as we can, and it raises our evasiveness. So we're ensuring we're disrupting the opponent's attack pattern so that he can't or they can't hit any of either Heliolisk or any of our team members. And we're making sure that we constantly are attacking first because it raises our speed, and it raises our evasiveness so they'll never hit us, and it raises our critical attack, and our attacks never miss. This is a pretty good build. It's a solid build for anybody that wants to use it. Definitely A+ recommendation for this one. Now, the next build that we're going to get into is the Parabolic Charge DPS Grid. What we're going to do is in the bottom right hand corner, we're just going to get that HP node. In the bottom left hand corner, we're going to get the Special Attack +5 and the Speed +5. In the upper left hand corner, we're going to grab all the Parabolic Charge power-ups, plus the speed, the 2 speed nodes up here, plus the Special Attack one, plus the Parabolic Charge Move Gauge Refresh. And in the upper right hand corner, we're going to get the Special Attack. We're going to grab these 3 Electro Web power-ups, plus the Special Attack +10, and the Special Attack +5. Remember, we're powering up Parabolic Charge as much as possible. Now, this is kind of like a mini tank build too, because what Parabolic Charge does is it restores the user's HP based on the amount of damage dealt to the target. So, as much damage as we're doing with Parabolic Charge, we're also regaining health. Now, why is this important as a sort of slight tank build? Well, Heliolisk bulk stat is 556, which ranks him number 25 in the overall bulk stat list of all the sync pairs. I'll leave a link up here, a card, to my bulk stat list. It's a Google Sheets spreadsheet that you guys can actually download. So that way you guys don't have to Google who has the most bulk, where does this sync pair match up to this sync pair. It'll just be right there on your computer anytime you need it. Free download. Go check it out. Now, why is that important? Well, you can use him as a bulk aggro kind of Pokemon sync pair to take all the aggro from the opponent, and he can pretty much heal himself with Parabolic Charge. Now it's like a 10% health regen normally. And when it's powered up, it'll be even more so. So definitely not the worst sync grid build you can possibly do, especially if you just want to keep doing damage per second with Parabolic Charge, regaining your health. Now the next the next sync grid that we're going to check out is the Electro Web damage per second grid. Can't talk today. Hang on a second, let me get a little drink. Okay. So the Electro Web DPS Grid, in the bottom right hand corner we're going to grab these special defense and defense nodes. In the bottom left hand corner we're going to grab the speed, the special attack, and the special defense node. In the upper left hand corner we're going to grab the 2 parabolic charges plus that special attack plus 10. And in the upper right hand corner we're going to grab all the Electro Web power-ups plus the special attack plus 10 and the special attack plus 5 plus the Electro Web move gauge refresh. Now, why are we doing that? Well, if we check out Electro Web, it lowers the target's speed every time you hit them with it. And remember, with Piercing Gaze, moves never miss, and let's see here. His sync move, Light Up the World Thunderbolt, its like special thing is the more the target's speed is lowered, the greater the power of the sync move. So this is kind of like a sync bomb build a little bit. The next sync grid that we're going to check out is the absolute sync grid bomb, the sync bomb grid. Can't talk today, I apologize. But if you check it out, in the bottom left hand, we're going to grab the speed node, we're going to grab the special attack node, we're going to get the surging sand. If you have one of the Pokemon that does the sandstorm, that helps. But we're just doing that because it gives us less energy to burn in order to get to the Light Up the World Thunderbolt power-up at the bottom there. Now in the upper right hand corner, we're going to grab all the Electro Web power-ups, the Electro Web move gauge refresh, the 2 special attacks. We're going to cross over to the upper left hand by getting that Light Up the World Thunderbolt power-up. We're going to grab the Parabolic Charge and that special attack plus 10. Now this should power up your sync move to its fullest max damage capacity. So definitely, if you want to build Heliolisk to be your sort of your sync bomb teammate, you can definitely do that. Now the very last sync grid that we're going to check out is going to be the sync grid that I build out for myself. I highly recommend this one. This is the I call it the tank HP healer, like sync grid. It's essentially, he's a tank because we get all the defense nodes that we possibly can. We're going to get the Parabolic Charge Master Healer in the bottom right hand corner, so it increases the amount of HP restored by the user's healing moves, which is the Parabolic Charge move. We're going to grab all the Parabolic Charge nodes up here, the power-ups, and the Parabolic Charge move gauge refresh. And in the bottom left hand corner, what we're going to do is grab the speed, the special defense, and the HP. We're also grabbing that HP plus 20 node down here in the bottom right, along with all the other defense and special defense grids nodes. Now, why is this one great? This is going to be the Battle Villa grid that you're going to want to use because he's relatively high with his bulk. He heals himself so that he stays in the fight even longer, while also being able to never miss, and his other passive skills, which I'll tell you in just a sec. So he's got Charging Sun 5, which powers up moves when the weather is sunny, and HP Advantage 4. The more HP the user has remaining, the more it powers up moves, So that also goes back to the Sync Grid build for his Sync Bomb and for the Parabolic Charge DPS. You'll be able to do more damage with the more HP that he has, which really, I mean, talk about synergy when it comes to his moveset and his Sync Grid. He's just amazing. Now you could do, in the bottom right hand corner, there's the Raging Rain 5, which powers up moves when the weather is rainy, and the Refreshing Rain 1, which restores the Pokemon's HP whenever it takes an action when the weather is rainy. But the only Pokemon you can really combine that with who has Rain Dance is Winona and Pelipper. So not the best sync pair to, you know, combine with Heliolisk. Unfortunately, the only Pokemon that can do Sunny Day, which powers up moves, like it makes it sunny, so it powers up moves when it's sunny, is Blaine and Rapidash. Again, not the strongest sync pair to have, you know, unless you're doing like a Heliolisk-centric team build, like he's the main focus of the team. Then you could team them up with either Rapidash or Pelipper, because they're just going to be, you know, whatever, just supports, essentially. I mean, you're going to want to use Heliolisk as your main support, or as your bulk tank, pretty much. I mean, he's built to be a bulk tank HP healer for himself. He's meant to stay in the game as long as possible. I'm personally going to use him to where he stays in the game as long as possible with Parabolic Charge, and he allows all your strong strikers like Charizard or Mewtwo for the free-to-play players who haven't gotten like Guzma or anything like that. Mewtwo would be a great team up for Heliolisk. But yeah, guys, those are my recommendations for building out a Sync Grid. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. And if you... before you leave, hit the like button and subscribe. So you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters videos. But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys got Clemont and Heliolisk down below as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.